You play by the rules, you give to others, and you treat people with kindness. Then, out of nowhere, a tragedy hits and shatters your entire world. Meanwhile, people who cut corners and act with zero empathy seem to sail through life without a single scratch. It feels incredibly unfair. And when you are the one hurting, lying awake at 2 a.m., it is impossible not to stare at the ceiling and ask, I am a good person. Why is this happening to me? For thousands of years, humans have tried to answer that question. We came up with concepts like karma, or the comforting idea that the universe is keeping a strict cosmic scorecard of our actions. We hold on to these scorecards to believe that putting good into the world acts as a currency, one that can vie as a shield against random suffering. Psychologists have a name for this obsession with fairness. They call it the just world fallacy. This diagram shows the bias. It tricks our brains into expecting the world is inherently just, that good inputs guarantee positive outputs. When a random tragedy strikes someone who didn't deserve it, a mental model short circuits. It feels like a broken contract. However, the universe never signed that contract. A hurricane doesn't check if you donated to charity before it takes off your roof. Disease is indifferent to whether or not you are a devoted parent. Natural forces are neutral to our moral standing. Suffering occurs at the collision point between a neutral reality and our human expectation for justice. 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosopher Seneca faced severe illness, lost his wealth, and was exiled. He was subjected to immense pain. Instead of crying out, Seneca argued a life devoid of suffering was a terrible curse. He wrote that fire tests gold, adversity tests strong men. To the Stoics, hardship was a required training ground. If you never face adversity, you never discover what you are capable of surviving. This requires a shift in how we view our own actions. We have to stop treating our goodness as a transaction. Being kind is not a bribe used to secure an easy life. Morality means choosing to be good because of the character you want to build, independent of any cosmic rewards. When you detach your morality from the expectation of a payout, you reclaim your personal power after a tragedy. Modern psychology supports this ancient idea through a concept known as post-traumatic growth. We often assume trauma only leaves damage, but research reveals that severe hardship can actively rebuild a person, creating a more flexible mind with a higher capacity for complex emotions. This psychological restructuring is often what allows for the development of deep empathy. Many people choose to act with deep kindness after experiencing pain themselves. Having felt the depths of suffering, they make a conscious decision to ensure others don't have to navigate that same path alone. Experiencing unearned suffering often functions as the mechanism that deepens a person's humanity and expands their capacity to care for others. This brings us to a final philosophical evolution. It is a Stoic concept later popularized by the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, Amor Fati. Translated, it means a love of one's fate. It is an active, fierce embrace of everything that happens to you, rather than a passive resignation to what you've endured. If you are going through hell right now, you are right to feel that you did not deserve it. But the pain is here regardless. To move forward, we have to set aside the unanswerable, backward-looking question of why me. By embracing Amor Fati, the only question that matters is an active, forward-looking choice. I did not choose this, but what will I do with it? You have the capacity to take your most difficult experiences and integrate them into a more resilient version of yourself. Reflect on a moment of profound hardship in your own life that you managed to survive and grow from. Show your story of growth in the comments below. Your survival might be the exact blueprint someone else needs to see today. We cannot control the universe's lack of a scoreboard, but the meaning we build from what we survive is what allows us to keep going.